You're very popular on YouTube. How do you go viral? What makes a viral video?
Oh, you know, I was just saying the other day, if I knew, you know, every video I made would be super viral. It's so hard to judge, you know. Sometimes I'll make a video which I think is great, and then it will do poorly, and then sometimes I'll do an average video in my mind, which does well. So I think the most important thing is to just do something that you yourself believe in and you think will be good, you know. Because sometimes when you start getting worried about stuff, you don't get a product that people will enjoy. Yeah.
So your most recent video was a commentary on Red October.
Yeah.
Can you tell me a little bit more about it?
Well, I've actually often for a while on Facebook and social media, people often share really doom and gloom articles about South Africa and this whole white genocide. You know, as a white person who, you know, are lucky enough to be educated, there's no logical step from, you know, what's happening in our country with our crime to racially motivated hate crimes. And you know, you often see people saying, oh, there's white genocide or there's hate race crimes, which there really is not. Crimes affected by, you know, economics and inequality. And what upsets me is that most white people in South Africa have had an education. They've, you know, through the benefit of apartheid, they know people who would have like at least probably taught them to perhaps become literate. So there's no excuse to be so stupid and to be, you know, making these claims which aren't backed up. So I thought I really wanted to make a commentary and be like, for once and for all, this is nonsense. But I didn't want to be too, you know, too much of a rant or sow further division or get people even more riled up.
Right.
So yeah, I did the video and I had some mates, some friends of mine, and we thought about ideas, and we sort of we thought it would be humor is a very effective way to get across a point. And it just so happened that video ended up doing, you know, pretty well in terms of YouTube.
A lot of your videos are quite controversial.
Yes.
Do you get a lot of negative feedback?
With the Red October, I've been getting some pretty hectic death threats.
Death threats?
Yeah. I'll show you later one of the some of the messages I've been getting on my Facebook.
Do you reply to these people?
No, they're not worth it. You know, you don't want to give them the sort of time of day. So.
But do you feel that you open yourself up to that by being on social media and on forum?
It's definitely, it's part of the. If you want to do it, you need to expect it. And I mean, often like, for example, you'll see a YouTube video for a music video, which is a really nice, innocuous video, and there'll be really horrid comments. So if you put yourself out there, you're gonna get some negative feedback, and I think the things I do in particular sometimes can be quite polarizing. So yeah, I wish it weren't the case. I wish everyone could be like, oh, I don't like this person, but I'm gonna move on with my life. But it's not like that. But it doesn't. It doesn't bother me that much. And like you say, it's part of the.
So, why is it important for you to make these social commentaries?
The way I described it to someone, they said, who do you think you are as a self-proclaimed social commentator or something? And I said, no, I just make my opinions, you know, known, and it just happens to be that sometimes, like, you know, a lot of people will watch a video in which I do it, you know, and sometimes you don't want to put a video out because you think, oh, is this a bit cringeworthy or is this embarrassing? But I just feel like ethically, you can't let the small people who say horrible things or who criticize you ever stop you from doing something, you know. I mean, obviously if you're doing something really bad, then, you know, but so for me, it's like, it's also in the face of, like, that's what I think, and I must put it out there,
So what's next for Anton Taylor?
I am going to be carry on with some YouTube videos, which I just really enjoy them, you know. It's not even for maybe a master plan or anything, it's just fun. There'll be a Movember video coming out.
Okay, cool. Are you going to enter the Oscars?
I am intending to, yes.
Ooh, very cool.
Yes, and so yesterday I was filming my entry, and I hope that, I'm not going to be competing for a moustache, but I hope that this year the video will have a chance in the Oscars.
And how can people check you on social media?
Oh, yeah, please. Anton_Taylor on Twitter. On Facebook, I have a couple hundred requests from people, a lot of whom are like schoolboys. So I don't accept them because that's a bit weird when you have a moustache and you've got, but you can like follow me on Facebook, have the follow option. And then my YouTube channel is just type in Anton Taylor, and that's, put videos out there quite often, so yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, thank you.